Alright, so the last section of the IEP document that I want to do an overview for today is section 12, which is statewide and district-wide testing. So this section will give an overview of the tests that the student has to take. There's district test and then there's statewide test that the student will have to be taking. And few students who are on alternately assessed will have modifications and modified assessments, but typically our students will be required to take the test with accommodations. So when you go through each content area, so there's reading, writing, math, science, social studies, and other. It will have you check the child will be tested with accommodations or modified assessment. Majority of our students will be with accommodations, and then we'll list what accommodations do they receive for testing. Is it going to be an individual reading questions to them? Is it going to be extended time? Those kind of things, extra things that the student needs support for when they're taking tests. And you'll go through that for each section of the IEP document. And then this just goes through basically the alternately assessed students. Is the child completing a curriculum that's significantly different than the curriculum completed by other children required to take the test? So this is where your alternately assessed students will be. For us, the answer would be no, because they're going to be following the same curriculum. But when you do have the alternately assessed students, they will you will check yes for that. And then it asks if they require accommodations beyond what a child is allowed to use for taking the state test. So that is addressed. And then children who are excused from, none of the students that we work with will be excused from testing, typically. So we will not do anything with that area. And then if the child is participating in an alternate assessment, we have to justify why we believe that it's appropriate for the child to be alternately assessed. So the overview of section 12 is testing accommodations and what do students need to do to be able to test on state and district-wide tests.